difficult, isn't it, when you start to work with people and you think they're going to be new chums. You know what it's like yourself. We've all started new jobs and you're going to a new company, and very quickly you find that person, don't you? The one that's the niggler, the one that is going to tell of you if you disappear 5 minutes early or don't come back from lunch on time. There's always one, isn't there? But imagine, of course, if you are ex-royals and you've now decided to go down this brand new path of turning yourselves into entertainment moguls. It's fascinating when you think. I am absolutely fascinated by this with Meghan, because she really had the world at her feet. I mean, she was there with one of the world's most powerful families. Anybody who was anybody would have listened to her in that particular sphere. I mean, does she clearly deludedly think that Vogue would have ever come knocking if she'd have just been cable TV actress from Suits? Absolutely ridiculous. So clearly there's a bit of a mental block with Meghan, because you don't give everything like that up and then try and get it back again by turning yourself into a podcaster or a reality TV star. And then, of course, we had those bullying allegations from ex-members of staff, which were highlighted by their former assistant, Jason North, who was recently given an honour by His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince William. That can't have gone down well. But what's interesting now is everything literally is coming out of the woodwork, and it's not good stuff for Meghan and Harry. Let me explain. You see, the bottom line now that you've got really with Meghan and Harry is they had that beautiful moment, the sunset moment, where people take you seriously, they want to work with you. And as we saw with Netflix, the moment that things weren't going their way, the moment that, they decided they weren't going to be adding more subscribers, even though they chucked millions at them, problems started. Now over here, what we can tell you is this, according to a very good source, while Meghan and Harry were considered incredibly difficult to work with Spotify, allegedly, it's literally all coming out. This is all because, of course, Spotify eventually, allegedly, had to send in producers and researchers, anything to get something going, a return for their money, as you can imagine. Not easy at all. And when you consider also that they was already spent a considerable amount on them, you understand the reasons why they decided to do this. But according to that good source, someone who worked very closely with them on that particular deal, they told me that in no uncertain terms, Meghan was dubbed very quickly Diva Duchess, simply because the ideas that they put forward, and they believed these were more in line with the company idea, what Spotify were truly looking for, were all rejected by Harry and Meghan. Meghan decided very quickly that these were the people that she wished to sit down with, chat with, and discuss with. Now, as we've seen, her ideas, apart from Serena and Mariah, totally bombed. They said that going to work with Meghan was absolutely very difficult, something of a chore. Now, that, of course, is not the picture that's painted from the team. As we often say here, there's two sides to every story from Team Sussex. But obviously, if people had enjoyed working with them and thought this was a very nice gig to work on, then seemingly that would have translated into success and obviously a second series. Spotify decided it wasn't worth it. The listener decided it wasn't worth it. And the staff decided that she simply was Diva Difficult Duchess. End of. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.